जिसको कहते हैं कि एक सक्सेसफुल टीम वही होती है जो बार बार अपने आप के ऊपर भी नजर डाले। और मैं ये कोई फॉर्मल वे में जरूरी नहीं है, इनफॉर्मल वे में आप 2-3 महीने में एक बार इफ यू रिव्यू योरसेल्फ, more and more ideas and more suggestions will keep coming. Next slide. ये एक छोटा सा थियोरेटिकल इनपुट है जिसके बारे में हम ज्यादा अभी नहीं देखेंगे, क्योंकि इसके बारे में आपको हमने लिखा है कि हर टीम मेंबर की कई भूमिकाएं होती है विद इन द टीम, एज अ चैलेंजर, एज एन एक्सपर्ट, एज एन एम्बेसडर, एज अ जज, as an innovator or as a diplomat or as a conformer or as an output pusher, as a quality controller, as a supporter, as a reviewer, इतने सारे रोल्स, इनके बारे में डिटेल्स आपके पास में बुकलेट के अंदर है। लेकिन जोर देकर ये कहूंगा कि ये हर व्यक्ति को, पूरे टीम में हर व्यक्ति को ये रोल्स प्ले करना है अलग अलग परिस्थितियों में, और तब जाकर उसका जो प्रोफाइल है एज अ टीम मेंबर वो कंप्लीट होता है। एंड दैट इज द मोस्ट क्रिटिकल एस्पेक्ट। एंड इसमें इन चीजों के बारे में कहना मैं थोड़ा सा डिटेल में जाऊं। टीम वर्क का जो साइंस है, टीम वर्क का जो विज्ञान है, उसमें अनुसंधान करके आज पूरे मैनेजमेंट के क्षेत्र में, कंपनीज में, पूरी दुनिया में 11 बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स आइडेंटिफाई किए गए हैं। अगर आप इन 11 बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स को अगर फोकस में अगर आप रखोगे तो आपको एज ए टीम इन सभी चीजों पर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। इट विल बी वेरी इजी फॉर द प्रेसिडेंट, फॉर एंटायर टीम टू कीप एन आई। उस कौन कौन से है? सबसे पहला, बैलेंस्ड रोल्स। टीम के अंदर हर मेंबर अपने रोल्स बराबर प्ले कर रहे हैं। कौन से रोल्स? वो जो अभी जो मैंने गिनाए, and whatever role you have decided, which is aligned with the vision. दूसरा, विजन आपके साथ सामने है, मिशन आपके सामने है। ऑब्जेक्टिव सेट कीजिए, गोल्स सेट कीजिए। गोल, हर मेंबर के लिए गोल। अब गोल का जहां तक मामला है, मैं आपको बताऊं, 2 प्रकार के गोल होते हैं, ऑपरेशनल और नॉन ऑपरेशनल। जब भी कोई गोल नॉन ऑपरेशनल से ऑपरेशन में आ जाता है, दैट मीन्स आप उसके बारे में कुछ करना शुरू करते हो, एक्शनलाइज करते हो, दैट्स द गोल। ये सब चीजें तो आसान है, मे बी इट्स पेपर वर्क। नेक्स्ट इज नॉट अ पेपर वर्क, सपोर्ट और ट्रस्ट। ट्रस्ट इज द मोस्ट इफेक्टिव बट साइलेंट कम्युनिकेशन। मैं ट्रस्ट के बारे में एक ही सवाल आप लोगों से पूछता हूं, ट्रस्ट कितना % होना चाहिए? क्यों 99 में क्या हो रही है? ओके, देयर इज नथिंग लाइक 99% ट्रस्ट। इट्स ईदर देयर और इट इज नॉट देयर। ट्रस्ट के भी 2 पहलू है। ट्रस्टिंग बिहेवियर, यहां पर कितने ऐसे साथी हैं जिनके बारे में आपके प्रियजन हमेशा बोलते हैं कि आप बहुत ज्यादा ट्रस्ट करते हो? सभी लोग, वेरी गुड, दैट्स अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट। अगर कोई आपको कहे कि आप बहुत ज्यादा ट्रस्ट करते हो, दैट्स अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट। सेकेंड बिहेवियर इज ट्रस्ट वर्दी बिहेवियर। लोगों ने आपके ऊपर भी ट्रस्ट करना चाहिए। आप लोगों के ऊपर ट्रस्ट करें, दैट्स इजी, बट आप लोगों के ट्रस्ट के काबिल हुए हो, दैट इटसेल्फ इज द बिगेस्ट मेडल ऑफ लाइफ। Cooperation and a very controversial statement, conflict. Is it necessary or not?
Yes, it is necessary.
अगर डॉक्टर जैन और उनकी टीम एक मीटिंग में बैठे अंदर और टोटल साइलेंस रहा अंदर और बाहर निकले, तो हम लोग अगर बाहर प्रेक्षक के रूप में रहे तो हम लोग खुश होंगे या चिंतित होंगे? क्यों? शांत रहे ना वो। अजी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होना जरूरी है क्या? नहीं, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होना जरूरी है कि नहीं? कॉन्फ्लिक्ट की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो भी गया तो क्या हो गया? मैंने ऐसे कई टीम्स देखे हैं जो मीटिंग्स के अंदर वो एक में के साथ में इतना कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होता है लेकिन बाहर सबसे अच्छे दोस्त हैं। नो प्रॉब्लम, हेल्दी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट। कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इज द साइन, आज रिसर्च में पता चल गया है, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इज द साइन ऑफ लाइफ ऑफ अ टीम एंड देयर शुड बी अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ डिसएग्रीमेंट एंड कॉन्फ्लिक्ट एंड नेचुरली दैट विल प्रमोट आइडियाज। साउंड प्रोसीजर्स, यहां पर मुझे कोई बताने की जरूरत नहीं है। यू आर गाइडेड बाय अ फिलॉसफी एंड योर प्रोसीजर्स नेचुरली आर स्ट्रीमलाइंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट। सो नेचुरली एप्रोप्रिएट लीडरशिप पर एक ही बात कहूंगा, केवल डॉक्टर जैन और उनकी टीम के लीडरशिप की बात नहीं है। आज आप कोई भी आज मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछता हूं, भारतवर्ष में कई सारे फैक्ट्रीज है, इंडस्ट्रीज, उनमें एक कॉमन चीज है। कौन सी है? बाहर है, वो फैक्ट्री के कंपाउंड के अंदर है। यूनियन। क्या सोच है आपकी? शायद आपको भूख लगने लगी है। द कॉमन थिंग इन इंडिया इज दैट देयर इज अ टेम्पल। आप भूल गए? एक बहुत बड़ी इंडस्ट्री और बाहर मंदिर, क्या जरूरत है? क्या जरूरत, क्या भगवान की क्या जरूरत है वहां पे? बाकी फैक्ट्री चलाई है।
ये मंदिर एक ऐसा साइकोलॉजिकली है कि जैसे हमारे बॉम्बे हॉस्पिटल भी है, तो कोई भी जो वर्कर है या वो किसी की भी चोरी कर लेगा, पर भगवान के सामने चोरी नहीं करेगा।
अकाउंटेबिलिटी,
सामान लेके जाएगा,
मैं कुछ भी कर रहा हूं,
भगवान
मैं जवाब देना पड़ेगा।
भगवान
दैट इज वन वे ऑफ लुकिंग एट इट। दूसरा, मैं कुछ भी कर रहा हूं, मेरे सिर के ऊपर एक वरदहस्त है, मेरे सिर के ऊपर एक आशीर्वाद है। एंड दैट इज वाई दिस पॉइंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आई एम डेफिनेटली नॉट सेइंग दिस बिकॉज ये बहुत सही बात है और सही ओकेशन पर ये कहना चाहिए, ऐसी बात नहीं है। लेकिन मैं आपको कहता हूं कि जिस प्रकार का स्पिरिचुअल गाइडेंस और स्पिरिचुअल लीडरशिप आपको परम पूज्य स्वामी जी से मिलती है और जिस प्रकार से दिशा निर्देश भी जो मिलता है, दिस इज एन इश्यू विच इज ऑलरेडी आंसर्ड एंड दिस काइंड ऑफ एन एडवांटेज, ये एक ऐसे आपके सामने एडवांटेज है, इसका आप भरपूर फायदा उठाइए, भरपूर लाभ उठाइए, क्योंकि ये चीज बाकी जगह इतनी आसानी से अवेलेबल नहीं है। एंड दिस इज समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। केवल उपस्थिति नहीं, आशीर्वाद भी, और ये बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। रेगुलर रिव्यू, ये तो मैं बार बार कहूंगा कि जो टीम पलट के देखती नहीं है, आगे बढ़ते बढ़ते थोड़ा, क्योंकि आप जब पहाड़ चढ़ते हैं तो लोग कहते हैं पीछे मत देखिए, लेकिन ये भी जानना जरूरी है कि हम कितनी ऊंचाई पर है। और रेगुलर रिव्यू, आप प्लीज कृपया एक रिव्यू मैकेनिज्म शुरू कीजिए। और मैं एक और सजेशन दूंगा, रिव्यू, हर रिव्यू में 1 या 2 आम मेंबर्स को इनवाइट कीजिए, उनकी राय लीजिए। आप टीम बैठकर अपनी रिव्यू कर रहे नहीं, उनको बोलिए कि भाई साहब, हम ये तो अंदर की बात हो गई, बाहर से हम लोग कैसे दिख रहे हैं, तो वो जो आपको जो फीडबैक देंगे, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, दैट काइंड ऑफ रिव्यू। इंडिविजुअल डेवलपमेंट, हर टीम मेंबर को टीम के अंदर ग्रोथ फील होना चाहिए। आपको लगना चाहिए कि मैं 1 साल या 2 साल जो भी कार्यकारिणी में मैंने रहा हूं, मैं इसमें सीख कर आगे बढ़ा। यू हैव टू कोऑर्डिनेट विथ वेरियस अदर ग्रुप्स, वेरियस अदर टीम्स, उनके संबंध, और जो कल से मैं जो दोहराते चले आ रहा हूं, एंड दैट इज good communication. If the above building blocks are borne in mind, team becomes easy to build and to manage. ये एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण चीज आपके सामने मैं पेश किया। मैं आपको एक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि एक 5-10 मिनट प्रश्न और उत्तर का सिलसिला होगा हमारा, लेकिन उसके पहले एक एक्सरसाइज करने की मेरी इच्छा है, और वो है क्रिएटिव विजुअलाइजेशन या योग निद्रा, जो कि मैं चाहता हूं कि आप लोग इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करें। इसके लिए हमारे सामने 2 समस्याएं हैं कि द बेस्ट वे टू डू इट इज टू लाई डाउन ऑन द फ्लोर। If you are ready,
Yes, sir.
I can make the necessary arrangements. मैं आपसे request करूंगा कि आप अपना कैमरे का The best is relying on the power of auto suggestion. You should improve. Now, let's not get ambitious right from the day one. If you can, for example, you cannot imagine sky for a long time without clouds. So that's the reason why human mind also cannot remain without thoughts, and there will be stray thoughts coming at the time. But don't worry. Keep focused, and within a month or month and a half of the practice, you will be able to actually visit. And the entire philosophy is that 5 senses are the keyboards for input to the human brain, and you cannot reach your own mind unless and until you get proper inputs. And these inputs are not only from seeing, they are from all the 5 senses. So incorporate as many. If you must have noticed in my description, there was smell, there was a feel the cool breeze, and there was sound of the rustling water. And you can even incorporate, if you are a music lover, you can actually imagine a tune in the background. If you want to integrate your religious and the philosophical or the spiritual aspects, you can even integrate that. The power of creative visualization, or Yoga Nidra as it is known in yoga, cannot be underscored. It has been medically proved that it really stabilizes the health, and it can actually give you that kind of an edge which is required for your performance. So this is just, I thought that it was very important for us to actually
What is the difference between Yoga Nidra and Shavasana?
Shavasana is autogenic training. Shavasana focuses on 3 processes, that is heart rate, breathing and peripheral circulation. That is Shavasana. This is the next level. In fact, Shavasana as it is conventionally known is autogenic training. It might interest you because you are doctors that autogenic training or Shavasana is today actively recommended in the treatment of essential hypertension and certain diseases called Burgess disease or Raynaud's disease, those peripheral circulation problems, and the benefits are amazing. But Yoga Nidra is absolutely the key. Without Yoga Nidra, I do not think we can take on the future, or I do not think we can take on the kind of change to which we are getting subjected to. And Yoga Nidra really is.
Actually, if you have seen yesterday what I was trying to show, this is a very important question, and it has been studied in neurology very extensively. When you do Shavasana technique, you are mainly concentrating on autonomic nervous system, so to say, and conditioning reflexes. This is level little higher than that, which is called Yoga Nidra, where you could have suggestion from outside or from body, very from inside. Here, as I was showing yesterday, the frontal lobe, prefrontal area, they are hyperactive. The limbic system gets a signal, and the parietal lobe, where the orientation mechanisms are dwelling, they are shut off. So that is how, the orientation to time, place, person is gone. Frontal area becomes hyperactive, and the limbic arousal, so to say, occurs. And that is a backfire on, again, autonomic nervous system. Therefore, the heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration does go down. So therefore, this is the level 1. And there is one third step to this, and it's called Nyas. In the method of Nyas, you have to actually take your body parts, you have to visualize them and make them slowly relax with auto-suggestion, and then actually take your consciousness from one part to the other, to the third part. That is called even further concentration. And there, the neocortex, the area above neocortex, so to say, it's called G module, that is getting activated in the experiments. The maximum experiments have occurred in guided imagery, the step 2, what Dr. Shastri is telling. In guided imagery in abroad countries, those people who have undergone cardiac bypass or major traumatic experiences, they are taken into this guided imagery, or in our language, Yoga Nidra or so.
and they are brought out of those traumatic experiences, or the healing process is active. That is the scientific evidence that has been created. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Guided imagery is also being used now in improving in cancer treatment in a particular way. That there are certain imageries which are being bombarded repeatedly, in which you are, it is said that you are sitting on a throne and demons and devils are attacking you, and you are surrounded by all kinds of protective forces, and there's a big battle, and finally everything is again serene. It has been proved that certain number of cells are actually destroyed by this. I mean, these are all right now in developmental stages, but as Dr. Saab has very rightly explained the linkage, because this is a doctor's group, we can talk in terms of parietal lobe. While it's also, nowadays people have to drive for a long time for work and all that. There, it has also been studied that some positive effect is there on the cerebellar function, whereby the coordination and the other aspects also are increased. So this is a very critical and a key component. Yes, sir. No problem. There's no need to take a very hard-line coded view of this. In fact, for certain insomnia situations, we actually, where we use, I will give you an example. अगर आप किसी कंपनी में काम कर रहे हो और आप मेंटेनेंस डिपार्टमेंट के हेड है और आपके सबऑर्डिनेट्स बहुत ज्यादा ओवर एंथुसियास्टिक है, जो आपको रात को 1 बजे फोन करते हैं कि सर एक प्रॉब्लम है, और आपने उनको इंस्ट्रक्शंस दे दिया, तो इतने एंथुसियास्टिक है कि वापस 3 बजे फिर से फोन करेंगे कि सर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया. तो उस समय जो 2 बार जो नींद डिस्टर्ब होती है और वापस जो फिर आरईएम लेवल में जो फिर से स्लीप को, बिकॉज मेनी ऑफ द पीपल हैव दिस प्रॉब्लम, एंड it is, I'll tell you the best habit in your philosophy, if you really ask me as a lifestyle person, is having dinner at the time when you have. It actually takes care of so many elements, and so many risks are obviated by that simple habit. It's called Chaviyar.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Yesterday, I mean, and for example, when I go to North America, I find वहाँ सूरज का अस्त 8 बजे 9 बजे होता है कभी-कभी. तो वो लोग 6 बजे जब खाना खाते हैं, तो कई बार मैं सोचता था कि वहाँ पर 6 बजे लोग खाते हैं. And that is something, if you can really orient the business community across the country, who conventionally return home at 10 o'clock at night, do everything, and then रात को 11:30 बजे फिर वो अनाउंस करते हैं, चलो यार बहुत हो गया, जरा खाना लगाओ. And then they eat, and by the sheer weight of the food, they become horizontal. So, I mean, these are some of the processes. ये सब हमारे इससे जुड़ी है. Yes, sir.
Auto hypnosis and yoga nidra are the same.
No, hypnosis is basically completely different science. There is an auto suggestion component here, which looks like hypnosis, but it is not. Yeah.
सर, योग निद्रा के आगे समाधि जो होती है, समाधि.
See, ultimately, the common thread through all this is self-regulation, auto-regulation. I mean, can you bring down theoretically your pulse rate to unrecordable levels? Answer is yes. Theoretically, you can do it. Some people are actually done it. अब हमारे पास में किसी के पास में इतना समय नहीं है कि हम लोग हिमालय में जाकर मुद्रा डाल के बैठे, लेकिन ऐसा कहते हैं कि वो मुद्रा में अगर बैठे तो हो सकता है theoretically. Yes.
Two terms related with it. One is Bhav Yatra. जैसे you are taking for a journey. Same way we go to Satrunjaya. Just picture wise you are going step by step. The other word is Kayotsa. You know anything about Kayotsa?
No, I am not. Yeah. So this is what is to basically convey to you that you, yes sir.
Just mention about reduction or increase of pulse. It is possible, as the gentleman mentioned, in hypnosis also. You can make the patient under hypnosis, make him suggest that he's running fast, his pulse goes fast even though he's lying down. This experiment was made at the Royal Institute of Medical Sciences. It was done.
In fact, I must say that, in this kind of research about human beings, there is no scope for Archimedes. You can never run out of the bathtub shouting Eureka, Eureka, because by the time you go out, you will come to know. They said that the neurological research is the most frustrating research. Other researchers actually, when you do the research, you come to know how much you know. Here, the more you do the research, you come to know how little you know. So that is how the entire process continues, which is also the basic point which I am trying to make is taking care of your mind, and to use the computer language, formatting your mind often, and then ensuring that you are aligned with it, with the reality and with the future, is very much a part of our own leadership, which we owe to our own body and our own mind. So I take this opportunity that formally brings me to the conclusion of the leadership inputs component of this program. Yes, sir.
So you said that there will be some question answers at the end.
Yes. Now this is it. Yes, I did say yes. Yes, please.
What exactly to be a procedure to build up a team out of an organization group?
Build up a team. Just focus on the 11 building blocks. And understand your, number one, understand your members. Number two, first of all, work out their developmental needs. Number three, play a role in helping them to develop. And number five, fully support them and facilitate them. And trust them that they will develop. And be there. Do not claim the credit. Give the credit for development. And then finally, at the end of the day, make yourself redundant as a team leader. Create 11 leaders. Each one of them will be your signature. That is the process of team building. That is how organizations which develop such leaders, they actually become institutions of development, institutions of growth.
It should be from the grassroots or it should be from the top?
From the top. I mean, the process should come from top down. Yes, sir.
Some person are having attitude of saying yes every time. Whenever they don't want to say yes, but the attitude is like that. How to tackle this?
You mean to say these are the people who can't say no?
Yes.
That's why they end up saying yes.
So how to tackle this type of attitude?
No, is that a problem with you?
With me, some people are having.
No, are those people?
Yeah.
They should start saying no, that's all. I mean, I'm not saying they should stop saying yes, they should start saying no. I mean, you should start saying no. You have to say no. It's a very simple process. You have to start saying no. I think since yesterday morning, I have heard the voice of almost everyone. And we are trainers. I will just like to make these observations. We are trainers. As I said, we require a group to inspire us. In roughly half of the journey or more than half of the journey is actually guided by all of you. If all of you had kept quiet, then I would have been only half complete. The completion of my own task, your role was very critical. And the kind of questions that were put, well, let me tell you something. Many times I felt, बचपन में एक target practice होती थी. They were sharp questions, they were without any ambiguity, and I respect that kind of questions. That gave me an answer, an opportunity to answer those questions equally straight. And that kind of an interaction was a very truthful interaction, very, very transparent interaction. And that way, you gave me an opportunity to come here and to present. I must really, once again, I never feel tired of saying this, that when voluntary organizations begin looking at such inputs and strengthen themselves, they are actually corporatizing themselves. Jain Doctors Federation, by organizing such a program, has taken the first step to corporatize itself, which means you are no longer an organization. You are stop looking at yourself as a voluntary organization. Start looking at yourself as an institution in which people come and learn. And that is how you become a learning organization. If that is the case, and what makes you unique is there is no real reason for any one of you to learn anything. You are already successful in your professions. And still you regard this as a beginning of something, and that is why the learning process for you will never stop. And that is very unique. In these times in which we are living, in which I have 27 and 28-year-old participants in my program behaving as if they are 78 and 80, and they know everything. this is a very, very unique experience. Experiences like this can charge us. For us also, it was a charging experience for me, and I am really thankful to Dr. Keval Jain and his team. Yes.
When you spoke about time management, most of the things you spoke would apply to people who have almost like a fixed schedule. For people like us, I'm a medical student, I'm a post-study student, we don't have a fixed schedule as such. I mean, it keeps changing day by day. So, what suggestions you would like to give us?
Right now, you are a resident doctor. A resident doctor does have a fixed schedule.
24 hours.
At least, I don't know. You are okay. You are on duty 24 hours. Okay. Now, in that case, this is a training period. I was preparing you for the future. I have been myself a resident doctor, so I know that continuously you are on call. I mean, and I am sure you have a very operational relationship with your medical officer. Depends on how smart you are. Okay, I can give you a few tips. Okay, friends. So anyway, the jokes apart, I mean, that was a very valid question from a resident doctor, and you are receiving these inputs in the beginning of your practice or in the beginning. So use this to strengthen yourself right from the beginning. Doctors, I have always felt that doctors should take more interest in non-medical aspects, and I'm a great advocate that economics and public relations should be made a part of the medical curriculum. And because the doctors, and that kind of eagerness and hunger which I have seen for knowledge here, which is absolutely, today you have wonderful bookshops everywhere, you have got the internet to your help, and may God bless all your efforts to strengthen yourself and take you still higher. Yes, sir.
Sir, can you recommend few good books to...
I will do one thing, I will do something better. I will pass on in an organized way a list of the books to Dr. Saz, who will then circulate it to all the So I must thank Dr. Keval Jain, Dr. Bharat Parmar, the two excellent human beings with whom I have been in touch. परम पूज्य स्वामी जी, आपने कहा था कि जैसे पुण्यशील आत्माएं, ये शब्द केवल शब्द नहीं है, इन दोनों के ऊपर लागू होता है. मेरा जो अनुभव एक महीना इनसे मैंने जो कहा, इतने शालीन और इतने रिलैक्स्ड, इनके साथ में काम करने में मुझे बहुत आनंद आया. एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. एंड आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक टू थैंक हियर माय गुड फ्रेंड फ्रॉम an organization where I have got my own basics, and that is JC's, and that is Dr. Jivraj Mehta. And Dr. Jivraj for me is not a stranger. I've been brought up by looking at people like him. He still maintains that enthusiasm. I mean, I was talking to you about the record which I had earlier. I have addressed 80 people, and then this is another record. That record of 80 was set by him only, and he made me address a meeting in August. That's right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, each one of you, and least of all, and most of all rather, let me tell you something, that we all require a hand on our head, a hand of blessing, 24 hours a day in these times. And it was my first experience in my 20 years of training when I had a spiritual presence continuously throughout the program, and that was my real inspiration. So बहुत धन्यवाद आपको और आपने हमें आशीर्वाद दिया. So thank you very much, and with this I conclude. Thank you.
Friends, just a little announcement before we disperse for the lunch. We are already delayed, but this session was going so interestingly, so we thought that we will allow, and of course that Sajji's announcement of team, which was a part of second part, so that much will be cut short from the second part. Now, what announcement I want to make it? It's a wonderful opportunity to have a group photograph. What we will be doing is, it's about 1:50 now. It's a 1:50 now. I expect all of you to be in this hall by 2:20. So half an hour for lunch break. I'm just cutting short. In that half an hour, we'll make arrangement on this dais to have the group photograph of all of you. It will be in 1, 2, 3, 4 row. And please come by that time, right? We'll be making the arrangement. One more request, the front row will be putting the chair. I request all of you, please do not occupy those chairs when you stand for good. Well, I request our National Jain Doctor Federation Committee, existing committee, members to be there. महाराज जी को भी विनती करूंगा कि आपको भी उस ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ में आना है. जब सब तैयारी हो जाएगी तब मैं आपको बुलाऊंगा. पार्ट को थोड़ा पीछे कर लूंगा, प्लास्टिक की चेयर रखूंगा. आप प्लास्टिक की चेयर में बैठ सकेंगे कि पार्टी रखूं? हाँ, नहीं, मैं आपकी परमिशन ले लेता हूं. तो साहब जी को अब जब हम सब बैठ जाएंगे तब हम साहब जी को ऊपर मैसेज भेजेंगे कि 2 मिनट के लिए आना. तो ये सब तैयारी हो जाएगी. तो प्लीज हैव लंच and be here by say 2:20 so that we finish.
छोटे कैमरे में इतनी बड़ी फोटो चलो भाई नहीं करना पड़ेगा. अब तो टेंशन हो गया ना.
बहुत टेंशन. फोटो नहीं आ पाएगा.
उसी में एक और ले
Smile, big smile.
मुस्कुरा कैसे?
करेंगे नहीं आप आ जाइए.
अभी 3 बजे है, ये सेशन 2 बजे होनी थी. थोड़ा गणेश शास्त्री जी को हमने ज्यादा टाइम दिया क्योंकि बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट चल रहा था, हमें उसे कट शॉर्ट नहीं करना था. शाम का थोड़ा प्रोग्राम डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ द टीम हमने सुबह के सेशन में ले लिया है, तो वो टाइम यहाँ एडजस्ट हो जाएगा. और फोटोग्राफी सेशन में हमने आधा घंटा दिया. आई थिंक इट इज ए गुड मेमोरी, सो वी शुड नॉट माइंड. बट हाउ एवर वी विल सी दैट आवर सेशन कंक्लूड्स एट 5 PM sharp. Myself, Dr. Keval Jain, and my dear friend Dr. Rasik Shah will be moderating this session and will be putting our inputs where and wherever is required. My request to all the speakers is please observe the time because that is very important. Each speaker is already told about the timing and stick to the subject. If you deviate from these 2 points, probably we may have to stop that speech. So I request Dr. Rasik Shah to make the announcement. Okay, I start with the first subject. First, I request all my friends, please, Sahib ji will be here for some time after our session concludes, so you can have a discussion on any subject later on. My first topic, very important topic, very relevant topic for Jain Doctor Federation. We are discussing since last 6 years, but still it requires a lot of work to be done. Unity of Jain Doctor by our senior most founder of Jain Doctor Federation from Ahmedabad, Dr. K.K. Shah. Please welcome K.K. Shah.
परम पूज्य मुनिवंशी आचार्य भगवंतो, सर्व मुनि भगवंतो, आप सौ मान्य भगवंतों ने सविनय मथेण वंदामी करू छू. डियर कलीग्स एंड फ्रेंड्स, હું મારું મંતવ્ય રજૂ કરું એ પહેલા
આપ સૌને નમસ્કાર કરું છું અને આદિશ્વર ભગવાનને મથણ વંદામી કરી નમસ્કાર કરવાની રજા લઉં છું. આદિમમ પૃથ્વીનાથ માદિમમ નિષ્પરિગ્રહ આદિમમ તીર્થનાથં ચ વૃષભ સ્વામીને સ્તુમ. આદિનાથ પૃથ્વીનાથ ભગવાન એટલે કે ઋષભનાથ ભગવાન આજે બિલિયન્સ યર્સ પહેલા ઋષભદેવ ભગવાને જૈનિઝમનું સ્થાપના કરી. બિલિયન્સ બિફોર બિલિયન્સ ઓફ યર્સ. About same principles today, મહાવીર સ્વામી ભગવાને 2500 વર્ષ પહેલા એ જ સિદ્ધાંતોને ફરીથી પરિસ્થાપિત કર્યા. 24મી તીર્થંકર મહાવીરસિંહ ભગવાને અને આચાર્ય મુનિ ભગવંતોએ એ જ પ્રસ્થાપિત શરૂ કરી. નેચરલી I pray Almighty Sri Rishabdev Bhagwan and bow down to Satrunjay Tirtha, our greatest Tirthankar of our Tirtha. Our Satrunjay Tirtha is not only Tirtha but Saswat Tirtha. Our idol of Tirthankara Rishabdev Swami is always inspiring to us. Now, 24th Tirthankar of Choisi, Sri Mahavir Swami is guiding constantly to our Sri Muni Bhagwanta Sri Nai Padma Sagar Ji. For what? For Padma Sagar Ji, why what Muni Bhagwanta is doing for last 8 years? Untiring and uninspiring effort for unity of total for all Jains and Jain Doctor Federation of India and Universe. Simultaneously, one more personality I will remember, the greatest personality of Sri Rashtra Santa, Acharya Padma Sagar Surishwarji, has ever blessed JDF and to us myself in 1998 at Ahmedabad to start with JDF. Omnipresent, our 24th Tirthankara, Sri Mahavir Swami, has always and permanently led the principle of Jainism to all our Jain Sangha, Sadhu, Sadhviji, Shravak and Shravika. And more or less, the ever same principle of Jainism exists even today after 25 years of Sri Mahavir Swami Bhagwan. Mainly, total ahimsa for all in all walks of life. Till today, from 1998 to 2006 December, on basis of Jainism, has grown today only arithmetically till today. After 8 years of constant guidance of Muni Sri Padma Sagar Ji, we have many workshops, national and international workshops and conference in Ahmedabad and then in Bombay. Now, it is the right time, it is the perfect time today in 2006 December. There is not an arithmetically grown, but there must be joyful growth of JDF, our total unity of all the members in all everywhere. Why? Why the reason? Numbers must increase in all 4 to 6 regions, in all states, all over India and universe, to make a huge number of JDF members for the same. Remember, let me perfectly, all members of JDF must be including students, must be naturally life members of JDF. I am debating, as already mentioned, fees for every member will be only rupees 1,000 only, once and all in a lifetime, for every JDF members. At this junction, why JDF are positively seeking today. Regular donation from your now JDF members will be available today. What is additional support to JDF members today? One more thing as already mentioned yesterday by Dr. Keval Jain and so many. At least 1/4% up to 0.5% of net profit, not total income, net profit must be given by every JDF member today for 1 year and permanently. And that is for local up to 100 rupees, 1/4 thousand, so and joins pharmaceutical personality and Jain medical institute must feel involved in medical profession with substantial good blessings with excellent support. At present, I would say Gujarat chapter, at least there are 8,520 full-time life members in Gujarat expected, not today. And there should be allopathic, Unani, Ayurvedic, homeopathy, dentist, vaidyas, chemist, pharmaceutical. Some are associate, some are our members. So minimum total financial available for JDF members is multiplied by 1,000 membership. Multiplied by minimum 8,000 comes to, in Gujarat, 80 lakhs rupees to the JDF members of Gujarat. Every growth of JDF member when he receives 80 lakhs rupees, it goes everything possible available. Every institution is working, every conference not only, but every prospect of doing anything you can do in JDF. Every regular communication. Why JDF is not just a member. Every JDF member must, every once agreement by Jain Samaveda, our mouthpiece, we have done in Ahmedabad. So every Jain JDF would be regularly interacting between JDF themselves and all members to substantiate basic principle next week for whole society. Not only Sadhu Sadhvis, Savak and Sahibogan, for all Savak and Sahibogan, we have a first blessing given by Acharya Bhagwan and Muni Bhagwan. And to reciprocate JDF, why should we do honor blessings? Is that we must do first thing, Vaya Bachcha. Vaya Bachcha you have done already there in Arogya. Medical in all ways form must be available to all Sadhu, Sadhi and Sahiban in all over India. Number 2, we have done 18 camps in last 8 years at Palitana, Girnar, Ahmedabad, and we have covered absolutely with permanent treatment is 3,000 Sadhu Bhagwans, Sadhu Bhagwans and 33,000 Jain and Jainators, including Dolis, PD workers, etc., etc. We have done more than so. Must have cordial involvement. You members and my members. We have not just like a member. We have a perfect cordial relation to sisters and brothers to each other in every nook and corner of India. To sum up, I know I am short of time, but to sum up, I have laid one more thing, sir, is we have done a lot of friends yesterday. JDF brothers and sisters to have a geometrical growth today, not arithmetically, to have a national Jain social security scheme. Will be available today. I have done it everywhere. Everywhere. In Gujarat, I have covered it starting 98. From 3,000 members, there are 9,000 members today. All India I have started in 1998. We have got nearly about more than 14,000 members. Sir, not that. When I was SARC president, I have done in Bangladesh, I have done in Pakistan, Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal, etc. Gujarat IMA and Gujarat IMA is just following by JDF not to have started a national Jain social security scheme, not social security scheme. That is social security scheme, Jain social security scheme, and for that I say nothing more than that. Every member of the JDF will be coming there and asking, sir, who is your member? We are giving to JDF member for unity. It is not for anything else. A total unity. Sir, I thank you very much for giving you for a short time a perfect and patient hearing. आपका आभार है, आपकी शुभेच्छा है, मगर आपको एक कहना मानता हूं कि सर्व मंगल मांगल्यम, साहब आप सबकी मांगल्य हो जावे, सर्व कल्याण कारणम, मेरी तमेरी और जैनों की सब सारी दुनिया में जैनम जयति शासनम, ये जैन धर्म प्रमाणे स्थापीने जैन धर्म ની સર્વાંગી રીતે ઉન્નતિ થાય એવી શુભેચ્છા સાથે હું રજા લઉં છું.
Round of applause for Dr. K. Keshan for a wonderful presentation. Friends, 2-3 बातें एक तो जो मेंबरशिप की बात कर रहे थे 1000 रुपीज, एक्चुअली एज पर द प्रेजेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इट इज 500 रुपीज फॉर मेंबर, 250 रुपीज फॉर स्टूडेंट. I think suggestion is good that it should be revised little higher because Jain Doctor Federation's image has gone up in the medical fraternity. I think we'll be able to do. Second very interesting point जिस पे तालियां नहीं बजी, हमारी इनकम का 1/4 या 0.5% हम JDF को कंट्रीब्यूट करें. इस संस्था को जरूरत है फंड की, इसको मजबूत बनाने के लिए. और 0.5% के रेट से अगर आप 10 लाख रुपया साल का कमाते हैं, मैं तो एक अंदाज लगा रहा हूं, बहुत ज्यादा हो सकता है, तो व्हाट विल बी द अमाउंट? 5,000 रुपीज इन अ ईयर, नॉट मोर देन दैट. फ्रेंड्स, सोचने की बात है. इट कैन बी कंपल्सन, इट इज अ वॉलंटरी डिसीजन ऑफ ए पर्सन, और दिल से आना चाहिए. अगर फंड दिल से नहीं आया तो उस फंड में मजा नहीं है. और तीसरा जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट उन्होंने कवर किया, सोशल सिक्योरिटी सिस्टम, आई थिंक बहुत अच्छी चीज है, हमें सोचना चाहिए. तो थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर के सर. नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट डॉक्टर रसिक सर टू इनवाइट द नेक्स्ट स्पीकर.
Our next speaker is Dr. Bipin Doshi. He is a very learned person. And Bipin bhai, are you ready? Or it will take time? Then we'll invite the next speaker. Okay.
We'll go to third speaker.
Third speaker, again, Dr. Kucheria is not here. Fourth is not here. We'll go to the fifth PR in JDF. Dr. Prakash Bangani is not here, but Dr. Pradeep Jain from Balor, he is going to tell us about PR in JDF. Pradeep is involved with social activities for last 10 years. Pradeep.
आदरणीय मंच, सम्मानीय सदन, मैं अपनी बात की शुरुआत करना चाहूंगा एक छोटी सी कहानी से.
एक व्यक्ति जो कि ईश्वर का बहुत ही अधिक भक्त था, जब भी उसने अपनी नींद खुली तो ईश्वर को अपने साथ पाया, और जब भी सोया तो ईश्वर का नमन किया, उन्हें याद किया. लेकिन एक रात अचानक उसने सपने में देखा कि जब भी मैं चलता हूं 2 पैरों के दिखते हैं, एक खुद का और एक दूसरा. लेकिन बीच बीच में ऐसा समय आता है कि वहां केवल एक ही पैरों के दिखते हैं. उसे बड़ी उस स्त्री को देखकर एक आश्चर्य हुआ, और जब उसने एनालिसिस किया तो देखा कि वो वक्त जब केवल एक ही पैर दिख रहा था, उस समय वो उसके तकलीफ का समय था. उसे बड़ा आश्चर्य हुआ. उसने सीधे ईश्वर से पूछा कि प्रभु यह क्या? मैंने आपका ध्यान किया, आपका नमन किया, आपको याद किया केवल इसलिए कि वक्त जब मेरा बुरा हो तो आप मेरे साथ रहें, और मैंने आपको उस समय केवल एक ही पैरों के मुझे दिखे. मुस्कुराकर ईश्वर ने जवाब दिया कि भक्त, तुम जो कह रहे हो वो सही है. वह एक जो पैर दिख रहे हैं पैरों के, वो केवल एक ही पैर है, पर वो पैर मेरे हैं, क्योंकि मैंने उस समय तुम्हें गोद में उठाकर रख लिया था. ईश्वर को भी यह बताने की जरूरत पड़ी कि मैंने उस समय तुम्हारे लिए क्या काम किया था. तो JDF को क्या जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी कि हम दुनिया को बताएं कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. और यही है PR. आज प्रत्येक संस्था, प्रत्येक व्यक्ति, हमारा देश जो कि ईश्वर में आस्था रखने वाला देश है, हर व्यक्ति ये चाहता है कि वह कुछ अच्छा करे. एक चोर भी चाहता है वो मंदिर में जाकर उस डब्बे में दान करे. लेकिन होता यह है, अच्छाइयां लोगों के सामने आ नहीं पाती, और उसका परिणाम होता है कि हम अच्छे काम करने वाले लोग पीछे रह जाते हैं. दुनिया के सामने वे अच्छाइयां, अच्छी बातें जो हम करना चाहते हैं वो सामने नहीं आ पाती, और बुरी बातें मीडिया और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया, प्रिंट मीडिया उसमें सामने रहती हैं. और उससे होता यह है कि लोग समझते हैं कि अधिकता शायद बुरे काम करने वालों की है, मेजॉरिटी उनकी है, और बुरे काम करने वालों को ही शायद स्थान मिलता है. तो आवश्यकता है JDF के हर काम को हमें विशेष रूप से इस स्थिति में, जबकि आज JDF बाल्यावस्था में है, हम उनका प्रचार करें. केवल प्रचार करने से अब JDF का या हमारा प्रचार नहीं होगा, बल्कि हम जैनिज्म का प्रचार करेंगे. जैन धर्म के सिद्धांतों का प्रचार करेंगे। आज यदि ये बात सामने जाती है कि जेडीएफ की कॉन्फ्रेंस में शाम को 6 बजे भोजन कर लिया गया और रात में लगभग आधे लोगों का चौविहार था और कुछ लोगों ने पानी का उपयोग किया तिविहार था, कि ये बात सुनने के बाद में आज ही मैंने अपने बच्चे से फोन पर बात की देहरादून में, तो उससे आश्चर्य हुआ, पापा आपने 6 बजे भोजन कर लिया, रात में फिर जाके आपने होटल में क्या खाया? ये मेरे बच्चे का प्रश्न था आज सुबह। और जब मैंने कहा नहीं बेटा मैंने 2 दिन से रात में कुछ भी नहीं खाया, तो सी वॉज सरप्राइज्ड। तो क्या प्रचार करके हम अपने बच्चों में, अपने आसपास के समाज में, पहले अपने समाज के लोगों में उस चीज का प्रचार करें कि वास्तव में जैन डॉक्टर फेडरेशन के थ्रू हम क्या बात लाना चाहते हैं। डॉक्टर सोसाइटी में एक आदर्श होता है, रोल मॉडल होता है, और एक डॉक्टर यदि अच्छे कामों की ओर, एक डॉक्टर यदि अच्छे चरित्र की ओर इंगित करता है, अच्छे कामों की ओर जाता है, तो लोग अपने आप फॉलो करेंगे। एक जेडीएफ का मेंबर यदि सही काम करता है और उसका सही हम प्रचार करते हैं, तो कम से कम समाज के 10 लोगों को आप प्रेरणा देते हैं मिनिमम। और शायद वो प्रेरणा और वो उद्देश्य जो जिस चीज को लेकर आदरणीय मुनिवर ने इस संस्था की स्थापना की है, उद्देश्य तभी पूरा होगा। अहिंसा, शाकाहार। आज शाकाहार वापस भारत से गया विदेशों में, और वहां से जब स्टडीज होकर आ रही है और हम कहते हैं कि हाँ शाकाहार करना चाहिए, इट इज गुड फॉर हेल्थ। हमारे जैन धर्म में कितने दिन पहले कह दिया, लेकिन जेडीएफ ने आज जो एक बीड़ा उठाया है कि इसके हम साइंटिफिक बेसिस लोगों के सामने रखें, क्योंकि आज प्रत्येक व्यक्ति साइंस, लॉजिक की बात करता है, और जब हम लॉजिक के साथ अपनी बात रखेंगे तो मेरा पूरा विश्वास है कि ये बात हर व्यक्ति के सामने आएगी। इसके साथ ही चूंकि समय हो चुका है, मैं अंत में यही कहना चाहूंगा कि जेडीएफ ने जो बीड़ा उठाया है, ये काम छोटा है, असंभव नहीं है, क्योंकि नींद को पलकों तक आने में वक्त लगता है, नींद को पलकों तक आने में वक्त लगता है। यूं तो नींद में ख्वाब देखता है हर कोई, पर ख्वाब को हकीकत तक आने में वक्त लगता है, ख्वाब को हकीकत तक आने में वक्त।
बहुत खूब प्रदीप भाई। दोस्तों, प्रदीप भाई ने बात की थी कि मीडिया का कवरेज सिर्फ बुरी बातों में ही होता है, अच्छी बातों में नहीं होता है। ये कंप्लेंट न सिर्फ जेडीएफ की है, लायंस वालों की है, रोटरी वालों की है, जेसीएस की है, दूसरी सभी सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वालों की है। तो इस संदर्भ में एक बात कहूंगा, एक बार मैं एक प्रोग्राम देख रहा था, सच्ची बात है ये, सुनील गावस्कर को एक प्रेस रिपोर्टर ने पूछा, तो सुनील गावस्कर को इंडियन टीम में आने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए, तो सुनील गावस्कर ने जवाब दिया कि एक यंग प्लेयर ने एक बार मुझे कहा कि मैं अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस कर रहा हूं रणजी ट्रॉफी लेवल पे, दुलीप ट्रॉफी, ईरानी ट्रॉफी लेवल पे, सिलेक्टर्स के दरवाजे पे दस्तक दे रहा हूं, पर मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि मैं टीम में कैसे आऊंगा। तो सुनील गावस्कर ने कहा, भाई अब सिस्टम बदल गई है, दस्तक देने से कुछ नहीं होगा, आपको अपने परफॉर्मेंस से ग्रेड को क्रश करके अंदर जाना होगा कि सेलेक्टर के पास कोई चॉइस ही नहीं रहेगी। हमें भी शायद ऐसा कोई कार्य करना पड़ेगा कि मीडिया के पास कोई चॉइस ही ना रहे, बल्कि कि उसको कवरेज करें, और ऐसी पोजीशन में हमें जेडीएफ को ले जाना है। रसिक भाई।
प्रदीप जी ने बहुत अच्छा बोला, उन्होंने प्रिपरेशन पहले से तो नहीं की, यहाँ पे आके लास्ट 2 घंटे में बना रहे हैं। वेरी गुड। Our next speaker is Bipin Bhai is ready, and he is going to tell us about ancient literature in Jain religion.
Actually, I was supposed to talk. Everybody can listen. I think everybody can listen. Actually, my subject was image building on JDF, but I was told that this subject has been largely covered yesterday and today. So I asked to present something different. Many of you may not be knowing, I teach Jain philosophy at the University of Bombay. So at last moment, I am asked to change my topic, and I will be presenting something which probably you have never seen in your life. This presentation is on ancient Jain literature on therapeutics. We have been talking quite a lot about how to have the logic, science and medicine all together, but I will show you some review of our literature which relates to doctors and medicine. This is the paper which I presented at the summer school in USA. Bharat.
Light बंद करो। आगे लाइट बंद है। जब किसको बोलना लाइट बंद करो।
Okay. Actually, Tirthankars are not supposed to talk anything which is not related to soul. However, on request from Bharat, Tirthankar Adinath gave us some science which is called a science or Jains believe in infinite cycle of time. Each cycle has two parts, the Avasarpini and Utsarpini, meaning declining and growing respectively. In each part, there are 6 eras going from base to worst or vice versa. We are in Avasarpini Kal, where first and second era are devoid of any misery. People get everything from Kalpavruksha. They do not die of disease, but die at the completion of their Ayushya karma. From third era onwards, the misery starts, and also religion and Tirthankars to show us the path of salvation. It is this time when Bharat requests Lord Adinath to show us the path of good health. Now, if you see, there are Agamic literature is divided into two, Purvas and Agamas. Purvas are the Agamic scripture which is prior to Tirthankar Mahavir. There are 14 of them, and Pranavaya is the 12th one. In this Pranavaya, that is the Purvas, it came from Tirthankaras to Gandharas and to Srutkevli, to Yogi Muni and to ascetic and scholars. What we know is a drop of ocean as said by divine sermons of Tirthankaras. Digambars believe that it had 130 million verses, while Svetambars put it as 15.5 verses. I am talking about a book which is called Pranavaya, which is a part of Purva. It was detailed in 12th Anga, Drastivad, after Tirthankar Mahavir. Both these texts are extinct. Only literature available at present is Kalyan Kal. In Pranavayas, 8 sciences were described, which were called Kaya Chikitsa, Sailya Tantra, Shakalya Tantra, Bhut Vidya, Kaumar Putra, Vishwa Chikitsa, Rasayan Tantra and Vajikaran. These are also the common subjects which are dealt in Ayurveda. The basics of healthcare is little different as when we go to Jainism. Yama, Niyam, Ahar and Nihar are the 4 concepts in which the pillars of Jain medical treatment was built. The 4 concepts which were described in Agamas were, there is a Manushya, there is a Rog, there is a Ayushya and there is a Kal. The causes of disease, as we know as a doctor, as on today, we consider it either because of the viruses or because of the bacteria or because of genetic causes or hereditary and all that. But Jainism did not believe in this. Jainism said that your diseases are either because of your past deeds or because of the present adversities, and both of them above. And it strongly believed in theory of karmas. Why we should have a healthy body? The present concept of medicine is little different. In Jainism we always believe that it is not for lust, not for sensual pleasures, not for showing strength, not for any power, not for wealth, but a good healthy body is only for spiritual growth and liberation by destruction of 8 types of karma. These are all Agamic references, please note. Why this science did not become popular in Jain literature? Though we had a vast science on medicine, why it did not become popular? Traditionally, Jain ascetics were not allowed to use this knowledge in general public or even for the self. Science of medicine was counted as one of the 9 false sciences. Act of crushing or rubbing plant was seen. Learned Jain Muni were never static at one place. Their lifestyle was such that they did not require it much. Jains were poor in documentation. Even this applies to Indian culture. But after 12th century, it was realized by Jains that we need to use this science for public to enhance their influence on the society. There are so many references in Acharam Sutra, in Patrakalpa, in the Pinta Niyukti, Nisheta Churna, Oga Niyukti. There are various references which are available. Like you see Acharam, there is a mention of 16 diseases. There is a hospital with 100 pillars, use of animal skin in leprosy, tying of legs of vulture for paralysis, and there are a lot of other references which we see in our Jain Agamas. Jain scripture on health, there are more than 1,000 books written by Jain ascetics, Muni and scholar. Few are still available as manuscript. It had tremendous contribution to the science of Ayurveda. There are on many languages and many regions. Many other health literature has quoted Jain literature at various places. They are either original work, translations, analysis or subject specific. What was the uniqueness of Jainism? The Jainism always believed that when you treat a patient, there should be minimum violence in all respect. Hence, more drugs and less surgery. More use of minerals, metals, stones, salt and other alternative means, but little of plants. No alcohol, meat or honey. How can we kill somebody to save somebody else? No food after sunset and other diet rules. More emphasis on preventive aspect of disease, that is boiled water, tapas and brahmacharya. Equanimity and other rituals for mental health, and use local languages and local remedies more. Jain philosophy of life and disease is very different. Both are due to karmas. One need to suffer or enjoy the karmas. Any treatment is limit or cause of premature ripening of karma. Equanimity in the disease or death. Lifespan is predetermined. I am not body but a soul which is immortal. Nimic means cofactor and not the causative factor. There are some paradox also seen in our literature, like in our agamas, for gaseous problem, tie the leg of vulture, cover the body with the skin of lion or tiger in certain disease, removal of foreign body by flies, storage of medicine in shoe shell, use of skin, bones, teeth, hairs, nails, horns, etc. in the animal. These are some paradox which we find in our literature. The effect of traditional medical science on Jain medical science.
Last half minute.
Okay, I will go a little fast because this is the effect of traditional medicine, medical science on Jain medical science.